Hey, it's Norm from Tested.com. I'm here at WonderCon 2014, here with Steve Nyson. You're developing, you're a model maker.
That's right.
And you're developing this incredible YWing for EFX Collectibles. A lot of people don't know that there are not many companies that make these high-end scale replicas of models or have the license to do so, and you guys are one of them. So tell me about the YWing, why you love it, and how this development's going on.
Well, I'll tell you, the YWing is one of my favorites because it's the workhorse of the rebellion, you know? It's like the A10. It's, it's ugly, but it gets the job done. A team of guys, not just me, but a lot of my friends, we grew up doing this stuff, and we tracked down all the kit parts and try to break an accurate replica to the fans.
So when you say accurate, what does that mean? Because there's so many different Y-Wings models that they use. I've seen the big one at the Star Wars exhibit. There's a small one. Which Y-Wing are you trying to recreate?
Well, what we've done is we've picked the best one. What we have researched and found that ILM, Industrial Light and Magic, made one superhero model. It's called Gold Leader. And it was filmed Gold Leader in the film, and we call it TIE Killer because it actually has a little TIE fighter painted on the nose like in World War II aircraft. You can see it here on this picture here.
Right there, yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Never going to see that in the movie, but if you look at the model in the archives, it's there.
Well, this is in private collector's hands, so it'll never be seen by anyone. And one of the things about accuracy is scale. Scale is important. The Y-Wing is a 1/24 scale model. And you can see here on the table it's kit bashed as well, and what makes it accurate is we've taken the time, 15 years of research, to track down each individual kit part based upon the reference. We just don't hire a CG artist to go in and replicate the part. We take the time and find the kit that it came from.
So describe some of the greeblies that you found.
Okay.
Where are the discoveries?
Let's take an example here. I'll show you. This is the butt end of the Y-Wing. What we basically do is we look at this shape. Being a World War II model maker back as a kid, I knew this looks like the back of a German tank.
Okay.
Well, there are 15, 20 different companies that made models between 1970 and 1975 that were currently on the shelf, because through talking to old ILMers, they said that on Fridays they were bored, they would go down and buy thousands of dollars worth of model kits and just throw them on their shelves and use them at will. So what we're finding is that they're using a lot of the Tamiya 1/35 scale stuff. And so I knew this was a Tiger, and so through our group, 4 or 5 different guys out hunting kits, so you're talking thousands of dollars worth of kits being purchased, only to open them up to find out it's not the right kit.
And a lot of these kits are maybe out of production. You're looking them on eBay and just looking for photos.
This assembly is actually made up of the King Tiger deck. We found the correct King Tiger, but there's also a bunch of little stuff on it. You can see the orange pieces there. You start having to track down each of those pieces. So each one is a hunt. Each individual piece on this Y-Wing has a story behind it. Who found it, how many kits they had purchased of the same kit to find it.
And are you in contact with ex-ILM model makers,
Absolutely.
people from Lauren's team, and to try to recall from their memory how they built these ships?
Yeah.
Because sometimes they didn't even care. They're just trying to slap things together.
And that's the answer we get. They don't remember what they used because they put large stuff with large stuff, medium size, and some they call it greeblies. Some call it, the parts are just different size, so they don't remember. But what they did do, they took a lot of photographs of the models being produced, and in the background you can see their shelves of all their kits. So what I do, get magnifying glass, scan the image, and go in and try to see the box art to try to find out what kits were on the shelf.
You're retreading those steps that those model makers did, except taking a lot more time doing it.
How I explain how to make a Y-Wing is, imagine making a 2,000 piece puzzle of a picture of something. All you know is what it is and the shapes of the parts, and I tell you, those parts are found in model kits between 1965 and 1975. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck indeed. So how far along are you with creating your perfect Y-Wing for EFX?
Well, I tell you what, the group that we're working with, this is the pattern to the Gold Leader right here. What you don't see are the plant-ons, the stuff that go on top of what we already have. But as far as accuracy, we have 4 parts that we're still hunting, and I've reached out to other collectors and other folks that are into this. They're trying to help us find those parts, because we want to make sure that we find every part. And that's very hard to do on these models, because some of these kits have been out of production since they were out of production when they bought them. So it's hard.
And then once you get the assembly done, the shape done, the form done, and then you start creating molds, and what about the detail and that painting process? Talk a little about that?
Yeah, what will happen is these patterns will be, I will proof them and do no shrink castings of all of them, then they'll go into production and be sent to China, and then whatever manufacturing company, EFX, and they'll develop it just like they've done their other release. Painting Masters, I'm going to do the Paint Master, and I'm going to release it at Comic-Con. That's where you're going to see the finished Gold Leader.
And this is the latest what you have so far, right here.
Yeah, this is the latest as far as casted Y-Wing we have. This will be going in the process. You can see that we're still adding parts. We're still finding stuff even today. And like the head of the Y-Wing is done. This is the new head, and you could compare the two. They look similar, but you can see the difference in just the interiors. This is the accurate head. Maybe 15 different kits were used to make this assembly. And we didn't have photographs when we made this one. We didn't have what it looked like on the inside. But now we have photographs, and we can match it exactly to the kit part.
That is such a fascinating process. That's so awesome, Steve. We can't wait to see the final prototype at Comic-Con this year. Absolutely. That's just a few months away.
I know.
And you got those 4 parts.
I better get working, right?
Yeah. Thank you so much. And we're here at EFX Collectibles booth at WonderCon 2014. Find more on Tested.com. Subscribe to our video. More awesome stuff like this Y-Wing model soon. See you guys. Bye.